Remember, it's entering into a week, this Israel-Hamas war, where also now from Israel, there's relentless bombing of cities in Gaza that's taking place. At this time, remember, the casualties on both sides are only escalating, with many missing and unaccounted for. We are being told that Israeli government has formed an emergency war cabinet to present a united front, even as forces continue to bomb the Gaza Strip. Hamas group has published a footage showing the complete process of how they made rockets and, shockingly, from water pipes. The footage shows how water pipes are being dug out of the ground, after which they are cut into pieces, processed, cleaned in artisanal workshops, post which warheads containing explosives are then attached to them. Rather than Palestinians and the people of Gaza use the water pipes to get access to water, it appears Hamas were digging out these water pipes to turn them into bombs. As death toll in Gaza has risen also now to 1,200 due to Israeli airstrikes, over 5,000 are wounded, clearly shows it's because of Hamas that people of Palestine are now suffering. Hamas terror group has vowed to take revenge against Israel now. Releasing a video message, Hamas group has said, "We are launching a big offensive, Operation Friday Al-Aqsa," which is today, Friday Al-Aqsa Tufan, in order to avenge the death, now Hamas says, of children and women killed in attacks by Israel in Gaza. So let's try and understand the ground situation now. The situation clearly turns to be terrifying. My colleague Ashutosh Mishra is currently in Israel's Ashkelon, which is southern Israel, which was targeted on 7th October, where the massacres took place. What is the situation right now with the Hamas threatening a terror strike again on Israel, while Israel is also pounding the Gaza city, Gaza Strip non-stop?
Well, as far as situation in Israel is concerned, the southern part remains tense. Massive fighting taking place in Sderot and other areas. But the Ashkelon, the worst concern is that because there are several terrorists who have infiltrated via the sea route from Gaza, from the Mediterranean Sea. So that hunting operation is also underway. Subsequently, yesterday there have been no siren alarm, neither any rocket attack. But since it has been announced that after Friday there will be further and more escalation from Hamas, so that remains a major concern. And of course, throughout the day, we'll have to watch as far as the situation is concerned. But there has been more and more advancement of the troops, the ground troops, the infantry, subsequently with the artillery divisions of IDF from the Ashkelon area.
But the scary bit here, Ashutosh, isn't it also, is the threat announcement of Al-Aqsa Tufan that Hamas has announced. And in fact, Hamas leaders have asked Muslim organizations and leaders across the world to unite and launch attacks. Is there tension in the area with the threat that's prevailing? Is there amping up of security around you?
You know, the worst concern is the Jerusalem, where people have been living in brotherhood. Of course, there have been differences over the years, and the Al-Aqsa Mosque, this itself has been a matter of, concern and matter of a huge controversy between all three communities. But in recent times, there have been no such violent clashes that way. But the way Hamas has announced that there will be an operation on this Friday, since today is being the first Friday after the war broke out between Israel and Hamas. So this really makes the situation very tense and terrible. The preparedness of the authorities are concerned. Every block in these areas where the people are entering have been is being washed out. I remember when there was last time such tension. So in that case is what I'm being told, that authorities only allow people above the age of 45. But looking at this scenario, every person who doesn't look to be an Israeli or an outsider is being frisked, is being searched. The areas being cordoned off, no vehicular movement allowed. But this throughout the day is left, and it will be first Friday. The Muslim community, the Arabs, will be going to offer their prayer in the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Subsequently, Jews have been protesting against this terror organization, and as the Muslim nations, the Arab nations are standing their support to the Hamas group, this looks like just a day of escalation today. However, as far as the situation remains very tense here in Jerusalem, where I am reporting from.
Ashutosh Mishra reporting on the ground situation from Israel. Ashutosh, stay cautious, take care of yourself, and thank you for getting us this coverage.